It is a moral outrage that the kids my son's age, my daughter's age, are going to inherit this $1.2 trillion federal debt that they had no part in voting on.
You just kind of get used to this being part of what it means to be a Vancouverite. This isn't normal, and this is actually something wrong, and that we should hold our political leaders accountable for presiding over something that is clearly not okay.
Harm reduction. Somebody's got a sense of humor, man. It's helping everybody get high more.
We had a good city in the 90s. What the fuck happened then?
You look at how dramatically the rate of overdose has accelerated in this province, and I don't know how you reach a conclusion that this has been a success.
Keeping people sick and keeping them where they're at, where's the humanity in that?
Because young people don't want to have families. They don't want to have kids. They don't want a backyard. And I think that's just complete and utter bullshit.
We were selling those same houses for $550,000 2 years ago. Yeah. You know, now they're 1.2 million.
Inflation is fueled by two things. One, money supply growth, and the other, large deficits. We had both in play during the pandemic.
Either they were deliberately violating their mandate, or they're utterly incompetent and financially illiterate.
The Trudeau government is trying to use the fog of COVID-19 to go on a debt-fueled spending binge.
In the end of the day, if you can't meet your obligations, you can get into an enormous amount of trouble, you know.
Most of the people that were on the front line of the protests were not with youth, and that's not how our tradition is built on.
There's a lot of benefits that we've lost as a result of the protesting. They haven't followed the people's wishes at all.
If they actually saw what was happening in this industry, how we are stewards of the land, how we take care of things, I think there's misinformation all the way around it.
For 150 years I've had Indian Affairs telling me how to run my life, and that's where I see protesters, environmentalists disrespecting us.
Even the Americans admit that our LNG is cleaner. We have higher environmental standards, we have high labor standards. Reconciliation to me means getting First Nations away from poverty. The rest of it is political garbage.